John says I look completely different without my glasses on.
You do. You look a lot more angry.
Do I?
Yeah. At least to me.
Man, maybe the glasses is the only thing keeping me from having resting bitch face. Hello everyone, it is that time of the month again, time for Anime Club After Dark to pop a squad and hit you all the best and worst of what we have been indulging in recently. I am your host, Alex, but you can call me Senpai, and I am here with our own summer sequel, Chinoda.
Hello, I am back again.
What was that like?
No, that would be this. I was doing this. It looks weird, okay? I don't know. Just
I mean,
roll
you
with
do
it.
look
Jesus Christ.
you do look weird, but I didn't want to say anything. I'm glad you said it.
I always look weird. Thank you very much. It's my persona.
By the way, nice sweater.
Thank you. It's chilly in the basement. I love it.
Yes,
it's miserable as hell outside.
We keep him in the basement, as you can tell, where he belongs. Yeah,
great.
we are here. We are here to do our monthly dump for the month of July. The summer season is well underway. We've got a few episodes of anime under our belt for several different anime series that we are going to talk about tonight. However, there are a couple things that we want to talk about first that aren't specifically anime. I think we'll get to those first. But before we even do that, I want to say to everyone out there who asked, yes, we do plan to do a movie review on K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes, we do.
Against our better judgment, maybe, but we will be doing it. It will hopefully be coming out next week after you see this. So if you're watching this episode when it comes out, check back next week if you want to see our review of K-pop Demon Hunters. I have no idea, because I know Chinoda has seen it as of the time of us recording this. I have no idea how he feels about it, because we have made a deal not to talk to each other about it, how we feel, until we do the recording. So I look forward to hearing what Chinoda says about it. I did a watch party in our Discord server for it. By the way, you can check down below for a link to that if you want to join. We do watch parties from time to time for the things that we talk about here on the podcast, so you can watch along with us as well.
Very fun times.
But yeah, so let's get started with this first. So first off, I want to talk about a couple of superhero movies that have recently come out that you and I have seen. Well, I've seen one of them. You've seen both of them. I want to talk about Superman first.
Yeah!
Yay. So I have made no bones about the fact that I have become very disillusioned is the wrong word. No, disillusioned is the wrong word. Burnt out of superhero movies, especially since Endgame. And even some of the people behind the scenes have recently come out and said, yeah, after Endgame, it was more about quantity over quality. And yeah, we can tell. But I wanted to go see the new Superman movie because, number one, I just happened to be in the neighborhood where I could go see it at the time, and also because I've liked Superman for a long time. He's one of my favorite superheroes. He's certainly one of my favorite DC superheroes. Maybe not my actual favorite.
Who is your favorite?
Nightwing.
Really? Nightwing?
I really like Nightwing. I've always liked Nightwing. Mostly because I love the character of Dick Grayson.
Okay.
And probably it's either him or Raven. I like Raven too.
I mean, she a baddie, so I get it.
Also, her tragic backstory is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that too. It helps. The sadness helps.
But I will be honest with you. I went into the new Superman movie with very few expectations, and I also went in like not even reading any reviews or watching really any trailers for it, because I wanted to be kind of like, I don't know, surprised. I guess that may be the wrong word. I wanted to go in with as clear a mind as possible.
Yeah.
Because I know this is like an attempt to sort of reboot the DC universe a little bit. I think this is supposed to be like the first in like a new series of DC connected stories.
Yes, it is. Literally that. Exactly that. It's not attempting. It is a full-on reboot. Yeah.
Can I say one of the things I'm very, very glad with this movie is we did not just get a rehash of an origin story for Superman, because at this point, if you don't know Superman's origin, you have been living under a fucking rock. We have rehashed his origin story like 18 times over the last 30 years. We do not need another one.
Yeah, it's the Superman origin story is such a cultural zeitgeist that you don't need to look through it again and again. It's not necessary anymore. Like, it's like a lightsaber. Like, you don't have to have watched Star Wars to know what a lightsaber is or what sound it makes. It's the same exact thing. You know the backstory of Superman. Like, you can just go into the story. And they did do that with this. Holy shit. And I am so happy that they did.
Can I just say, bold choice to start number one in media res, like in the middle of the action. Like the story, the literal movie starts out in the middle of Superman getting his ass whipped in a fight. Also another bold choice, starting out your superhero movie with your main superhero character getting his ass
whooped. Yeah.
That was a bold choice, Mr. Gunn.
I really liked it though, because he was like, it just starts off with some text like, this happened this many years ago, and then this many minutes ago, he just lost his first fight. And then you just see him crash land, beat up to hell. And I'm just like, oh, we are starting off like this. And then he says, what was it? Like, gosh darn it, or something like that. Like something that tune. As soon as he said those words, I was like, oh, this is Superman. Like, this is like classic underwear out on the outside Superman. Like
I Joel
fucking
Schuster
love this.
Superman.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, I have high hopes for this movie now. Because it paid off.
I mean, perfectly honest with you. What's the guy's name? The new Superman dude, David something.
I completely forgot his actor name.
I always want to call it Corset, but I know that's not his actual name.
Look it up.
He's good. He's a good Superman. My whole point in saying that is I think he does Superman pretty good. He looks the part pretty well.
It is David Cornsweet.
Is that how you say his name? Cornsweet?
Or CorenSwet.
Cornsweet.
Cornsweet. Yeah. Cornsweet.
Sure. However you say his name. He did a pretty good job. I know there were a lot of people, it's like, he looks too skinny to be Superman. It's like, I think he did a good job. I like this sort of like redesign of like the suit as well. It look really nice.
It's hearkening to the classic suit, and I genuinely appreciate that. It feels more Silver Age. I genuinely love that.
It does, and that's another thing I really liked about this movie, because I'm trying really hard not to do spoilers for like the 5 people that haven't seen it.
Yeah. If you haven't gotten the message yet, please, dear God, go watch it. It's actually worth it.
It's certainly a good like first step in this new like universe that they're trying to make, a first like intro to it. I love the fact that there's like little hints to other DC stuff throughout. Like there's that scene where you see the sign pointing to Gotham City. I'm like, okay, I know where this is eventually going. Also, Peacemaker shows up randomly in the middle of this movie.
Caught me so off guard, but I'm like, eh?
I know you.
Yeah.
Also, I have to issue an apology for this movie.
Oh.
What's the guy's name? It's not Christopher Nolan.
James Gunn.
No. The dude who played
Zack Snyder.
Green Lantern.
Oh, not Hal Jordan. Guy Gardner.
Yeah, I know that's his character name. What the guy who played the actor?
Yes. Hold on, I have it. It is Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. Thank you.
Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
Can I just
Nathan
say,
Fillion.
For Nathan Fillion, fine actor. I made fun of his appearance, this Guy Gardner, when the first trailer dropped. That I have to issue an apology. Nathan Fillion, I was not familiar with your game. This is probably the best I could ever hope for Guy Gardner ever appearing in live action could be.
like he really portrayed how much of an asshole Guy Gardner is in such a beautiful style. I'm like, holy shit, he got Guy Gardner down so well. I love it. He's such a prick. Like Nathan
Also,
Fillion is just an amazing actor. Period.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and the dude knows his shit too. Like he knows comic book stuff. I've watched interviews with him. It's like he's very well versed on this shit.
No, he's a nerd. He is flat out nerd.
The dude who played Mr. Terrific also did a really good job.
Wow, that took me off guard. Like I've been knowing who Mr. Terrific is for a while. He's not as big just because like I'll say it like black superhero, and they just tend to be not as well known, unfortunately.
Unless you're Black Panther.
Well, yeah. But holy shit. What's his name? Eddie Gathegi? I don't know how to say his last name. Eddie did such a fantastic job portraying Mr. Terrific. I was like, holy shit, like it's really caught the scale of Mr. Terrific, how awesome, badass, how smart he is to such a scale. I was just like, this is gonna be so cool, and like I'm really hoping there's gonna be a new Mr. Terrific run now, because like,
do you know what the way he was playing the character reminded me of?
What?
Have you ever seen the movie Tropic Thunder?
God, it's been so long. It's been over a decade since I've seen it.
The cadence of the voice that he was using reminded me of the character that Robert Downey Jr. was playing in that movie. The guy was wearing blackface.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's every time I heard him speak, it's like, God, it's like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
That's such a weird comparison, but you're not wrong.
But yeah, that was really fun to see. Okay, so while there is like ostensibly a kind of a serious story being told here, I want to say the thing that surprised me the most, and the thing I liked the most about this movie, and like if we're gonna reboot the DC universe, I hope this continues. This movie is not afraid to occasionally lean into the campiness of like old DC. Like it never goes full camp like the 1960s Batman TV series, but it's not afraid to like lean into that just a little bit here and there.
The comic bookness of it, yeah.
And if DC wants to like separate itself with this new universe from Marvel and like make itself distinct, they should do that. They should continue to do that. Don't be afraid to lean into the campiness of some of these characters and stories that you're going to tell. Because I think that's, especially if you're talking about like the golden and silver age of comic books, like that's what a lot of people remember from back then. And if you're going to use the aesthetics, go with the tone.
Yeah, and they definitely went with it, and it paid off. It genuinely paid off. It genuinely felt like watching a comic book movie from DC. And for the longest time, if you wanted some good comic book DC movies, you had to watch the animated stuff, and that was it. Not the movies that came onto the big screen, not the CW shows, only the animated movies and shows. Those were excellent. They still are. All of them hold up to this day. But this movie, this new franchise, holy shit, I have high hopes for it now, especially after this fantastic movie. And just seeing how they're gonna do the next couple of characters and what they've already announced, I'm genuinely excited. I really am.
I mean, I'm interested to see what comes next. I like how James Gunn was saying, yeah, we could cast Henry Cavill in one of these movies. Like, really? Actually, you know what? If they do that, do a Bizarro Superman movie, please. And just cast him as Bizarro Superman.
Can't say anything without spoilers.
I mean, I do know that there's like some stuff that's been announced, but I don't know like how deep into like planning and stuff they are. Also, again, this kind of speaks to the tone of the movie. I know that people have been calling this like hope core, which it kind of is. Like, you know how like with the Zack Snyder films, they were like very dark, gritty. I think he was attempting to kind of tune into what Christopher Nolan did, I think, with his Batman trilogy, which
Yeah.
I still think it's one of my favorite portrayals of Batman, that trilogy of movies, even though my Batman will always be Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton as Batman so much.
Michael Keaton was fantastic, yes.
I don't think it really worked as well for Superman. Superman is supposed to be a very hopeful superhero. It works for Batman. It doesn't work for Superman.
Yeah, you have to not only the genre, but you have to center your entire film around the core of who your character is. Batman's much more grayscale character, much more in the night, in the dark, like Avenger kind of person. Superman is exact like opposite. He's hope. He's the shining beacon. He is the person who will be there to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie is centered around the message of that, the core of that. And man, it paid off because of that. I mean, everyone I talked to after that movie was like, yeah, man, I feel really hopeful after watching it. It's weird. And I'm just like, yeah, no, like that's the Superman effect. Like, it's a good feeling. You feel good after watching a Superman movie.
Yep. And ending it with like British punk rock, I'm like, again, bold choice, but I'm here for it. So that was it. I enjoyed the movie way more than I thought I would. And bring back the dog, please.
He will be back is all I'll say. He and his owner, because that's already been announced.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next, because like if this is the new direction they want to take like a DC universe in, like, cool. Make it distinct, make it different from what Marvel is doing. That's how you'll get people in. Like, that's how you'll distinguish yourself. Make it hopeful and like more brightly colored and more harkening back to the old silver and golden age of comic books.
Gunn did already state that like he's going to have the mood of the movie centered around how each character is. Like, Superman is hopeful. He already done that. The other characters, how they're portrayed and how they are, that's the style they're doing it in. Just like Nathan Fillion already said, like, yeah, no, in my movie, the not Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner movie, he is going to be cussing out the ass. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm here for it. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. And I don't know if there's ever going to be like, if they're going to build toward like a sort of end game type of like climax for this new universe, but if that is the eventual goal, make it like an actual universal threat like Thanos. That's why Thanos worked. It was a universal threat.
I mean,
all I'm saying is God is literally a character in the DC universe.
Yeah, but the universal threat would probably be Darkseid in this, if they want to go there.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens. But speaking of first steps into a new world, you saw another movie that just came out.
Yes, just yesterday, I watched the Fantastic Four: First Steps. Wow, what a movie! I genuinely caught me off guard how much I enjoyed it. I thought it was just gonna be okay, another Marvel movie. Like, maybe it'll be a little bit better than average, just because of how things will go. Caught me off guard how well it went, and it's extremely funny. This is like gonna be slight spoilers. I'm not gonna exactly say it, but if you watch Superman, it's gonna be spoilers. It does the exact same thing Superman did in terms of some of the scenes. Like, there are several scenes almost key to key that are very similar. It's got several not themes, but just how the scenes went. It's almost exact. Well, not exact. It's close. It's very close, and it's just a funny thing that they both came out the same time doing the exact same thing. Like if it was any further apart, you'd be like, "Oh, they copied off of this movie that was super popular." But no, they came out both at the same time, and it's just funny that they did the exact same things. I found that hilarious.
Yeah, Hollywood has like a history of that. If you look back in time, because like Armageddon and Deep Impact both came out like within a month or so of each other, and they're ostensibly about the same thing. Fucking space rock threatening the Earth, and ragtag group of people go and try and stop it.
Hey, only one of them had Bruce Willis though,
and Aerosmith.
And Aerosmith, you're not wrong. No, so Fantastic Four First Steps, genuinely enjoyed it. If you like MCU movies, I would actually recommend it. If you like Fantastic Four, the characters, holy shit, I would really recommend this. I mean, this pulls out a lot of stops, a lot of show for the Fantastic Four people.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah,
I assume that because there has been multiple attempts to bring the Fantastic Four to the big screen.
Yes.
At this point, and I have in terms of how well this one did compared to the others, like where would you put it? Is it the best that we've seen on the big screen so far?
This outclasses every other movie by miles. I mean, it's not even a fair comparison. This feels like made from the comics movie.
Okay, because I don't have any. A big part of the reason why I wanted to see Superman is because like I have like a long-term emotional attachment to the character. I like Superman as a character. I have no connection whatsoever to the Fantastic Four, so it's like that's part of the reason why I haven't seen this yet. Maybe I will in the coming weeks, but who knows? I know one thing: they've been marketing the ever-loving shit out of this movie.
They have, and it's been good marketing. It's also been a little bit of false marketing as well, how they did stuff. I can't say any more than that because it would be spoilers, but they tricked a good amount of us because they thought they revealed what the plot was and like how things are gonna go in the movie according to the marketing. No, it's not. That's all I can say without spoilers, but caught us off guard is what I will say.
So I know this is called Fantastic Four First Steps.
Yep.
Is this like also a sort of soft reboot with Marvel, or like is it part of the wider universe?
Yes and no. This is
because this takes place in the past, right?
No, this takes place on an alternate Earth.
Ah,
yeah. This is one because
I noticed that there were like a lot of like 60s and 70s aesthetics to like the set design and stuff in the trailers I saw.
But very futuristic as well at the same time. No,
yeah, it was like retro futurism. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this takes place on an alternate Earth, and that's not really a spoiler. It's okay. Right there in the marketing. No, but it'll be interesting how they connect this to the rest of the timeline, and I think we're gonna see that going towards Avengers Doomsday.
Avengers,
but there is
Robert Downey Jr. a lot of money. That's what that is.
Yeah, it really is. There is a reset eventually happening for the MCU. They did announce that, but that's coming way later. But for now, like they
Isn't
have
that what
a plan.
Secret Wars is supposed to be?
Yes. Doomsday / Secret Wars. It'll lead there, but like the nice thing is they actually have a solid plan. It seems in place to get there, and it's kind of hyping me up.
Does that mean that one of the characters is gonna do like Jesus, names are absolutely escaping me today. Never mind. I'm just gonna completely leave that train of thought where it was, because it's just gone now. It's just completely gone. Okay. I was about to make a JoJo's reference, and it's completely gone.
Man, you are like off your game today.
I really am. Listen. We are. Listen. I want you all to listen really close. We are recording 7 episodes of the podcast in 6 days. I have a lot on my plate right now.
Chat, we're cooked.
My brain is cooked. My brain is absolutely cooked, and I have got to prepare for Otakon.
We're having good times though.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into actual anime, and if you remember that question, just ask later.
Yeah, I was gonna make a JoJo's reference, and now it's just gone. It was a shitty one too, so maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's talk about asses. Because I watched the first few episodes of Ruri Rocks, which is something I talked about during our season preview, and god damn!
Alex, I'm sorry. I only watched one episode, and I gotta say, damn boy, she built thicker than a goddamn snicker. Oh yes! My god!
Yeah!
Woo!
Damn! Also,
Natalia,
for all of you, yeah, your mic definitely peaked there. For all of you fuckers that are gonna say, this is children. No, she's a graduate student in college. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah. I mean, I can't say there's a whole lot to this show, but the character design is goddamn good.
Oh man, it is. It's peak character design. But the funny thing is, there's actual educational aspects of it as well.
Is.
Like, I didn't expect that. I full on paused the episode just to read the stuff. I'm like, holy shit, this is like real. Like, this is what actual fucking words.
Geologists,
thank you. Like, that's what that stuff actually is. I was like, okay, let me look it up just to compare it. Like, no, they actually did it right. They presented the correct information. I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is gonna be an educational anime as well. Like, fuck yeah, I love rocks.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to be anywhere near as educational as it is. But that, I mean, it's cool. It is ostensibly kind of a slice of life type show, just with an educational bent to it, specifically towards geology. But yeah, a lot of it is, for at least from what I'm able to tell, just actual real world true stuff. One thing I do want to point out is that so this is being produced by the same studio that did or is doing Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. And a lot like how I've pointed out in our review of those, the background art is really good in this anime.
It's stellar. I mean, I was captivated by the art. I thought it was just going to be whatever background art, and so much of the focus was going to be on the character just off the stills I saw before I watched the episode. No, holy shit, it's basically geography porn. Wow, it's nice. It, like, genuinely.
I was also really, like, in the first episode, there's that scene where they're at, like, the riverbed. That water is so beautifully animated.
Oh, man. I
don't know.
Makes me want to go outside.
I don't know how Studio Bind does this, but they draw waters so well.
I have a feeling they just, like, get the animators and just, like, put them out there. Like, hey, go look at water. Like, copy that.
Anyway, that's really all I had to say about this. I have enjoyed the first 3 episodes so far. I'm definitely going to keep watching. And by the way, anyone out there that wants to know the kind of body that Fenn's wife has, it's Nagi. That is her name, right? Nagi? Yeah, Nagi.
Yeah, Nagi. Yeah, it is.
And that is exactly how she fits in jeans, too. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you ever have any curiosity about that,
yeah, damn.
Look, if you want to picture what Fenn's wife looks like, picture that body with a Latina face.
That's unfair.
But that's it. That's all I really want to say about Ruri Rocks, which I think they actually changed the English title to just Introduction to Mineralogy.
I honestly don't remember. I haven't looked.
That's what it says during. Yeah. That's what it says in the the translation during the OP. I don't know. Anyway, those are the 2 titles I've seen it referred to as, and it looks great. Go watch it if you like slice of life and you want to see really thick ass girls.
All right, Don. Oh my god, we are back, and man, is it fun. I mean, if you're back for season 2, you've seen season 1. It's that. It's literally season 1 continued, and it's the fun of it. And I watched the first 3 episodes in theaters, actually. Okay, Alex, go ahead.
How many sex jokes have there been so far?
Oh, there's been a good amount. There has been a good amount, yes.
I was expecting this.
Where was I saying? Oh, yeah.
You saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes in theaters. Really enjoyed that. So I actually put off watching the first 3 episodes just because I'm like, I've already seen it. What's the point? Other than the OP and ED. Those were fantastic. I did watch it for those. And now I've watched episode 4 as well. Fun times. Holy shit. I'm glad Dandadan is back. It's a simple story, but it's a fun story. Great characters. It's just a continuation of what we've seen already. Highly recommend it. Like, yeah, no. If you watch season 1, come back. Watch more. That's all I have to say about it, honestly.
I have nothing to say because I'm definitely not watching the second season. The first season was enough. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I'm glad there's a lot of people that are enjoying it. It is not for me.
Fair enough. You know what you like. You know what you don't like.
I do. Listen. There's a lot technically good about it, but anyway, I want to talk about something that is gay as hell. The Summer Hikaru Died is gay as hell.
I literally, before we started recording this, I watched the first episode of it. What the fuck, Alex? Like, what is going on? Like, I know it has the mystery tag on all that, but like, this is like psychological horror. Like, holy shit.
Going into this, because I am not familiar with the source material that this is based off of, which I do believe, it's a manga. I'm not familiar with it at all, so I don't know what's happening. I did know going in that it's like a horror / mystery thing, and is hitting those, like, that part of my brain that loves those things really well. I am so invested in this like fantasy horror mystery thing that's going on with like the entity that Hikaru is. And I want to know more. There is a lot of really good cinematography in this show. There's lots of POV shots, like literal POV shots. Like you are actually looking through the eyes of characters, and you can see like the hair strands in front of their face. There are some cutaway shots that go to like wide shots. I was shocked to say this, and I'm going to talk to Natai about this because I think he would enjoy the cinematography in this as well. There are some shots in this that are very reminiscent of shots you'd see in the Monogatari series, especially with some of the cutaways to wide shots. Like there's a scene, I believe it's in the second episode, where Hikaru's at like a grocery store, convenience store kind of thing, and of course there's like conversation going on. And what do you do in the Monogatari series when there's like a 12-minute long conversation in a 30-minute long episode? You constantly do like POV and character or camera angle changes, and it does that in this scene to a point where like at one point you're looking at the conversation going on through like the eyes of a security camera, and it's like I would 100% expect to see something like that in the Monogatari series. So from the cinematography angle, this is great so far. And again,
not to mention, like the different perspective shots. You don't just get it from like other characters as well. You get it from the ground. You get it from creatures. You get it from so many different ways. I was genuinely impressed, and like it conveyed the mood of everything so fucking well. And Alex, can we talk about the audio design for it a little bit? Because holy shit,
there's some great sound design in this anime. Some creepy ass shit that goes on. You've only watched the first episode, right?
Yeah.
There is a scene in the third episode you will see that sound design of that one creature really creepy, and just the design of that creature really really creepy. Yeah, the sound design is good. makes you kind of feel like you're there. Also, like, so the story takes place in sort of this, I won't say like a remote village, but a smaller like Japanese town.
Very rural area.
Very rural area, and it sounds like it. Like, you constantly hear the cicadas in the background, and you hear like the low hum of fans going off all the time, because this is taking, well, at least so far, this is taking place during the summer. I would assume with the title "The Summer Hikaru Died," it's going to take place almost entirely in the summer. And like it sounds like it, like, just from a sound design standpoint, it sounds like this is taking place in Japan in a rural town in the summer, and like I really appreciate that stuff.
And if you watched any other anime at all that takes place during that time, I mean, they have the sound design perfectly. I was like, holy shit, this takes me to the location. Like, I am there. I'm watching through other characters. I am hearing through other characters. I am locked in. And that's before we get into the plot and the mysteries and all that.
Which really, that's like the big thing. I mean, yeah, technically this is obviously a well-produced anime, at least so far, from what I've seen. Also, quick shout out to like the lighting and shading effects in certain scenes. Those are really, really good too. But yeah, the plot is really what I'm coming back for. Like, from a mystery standpoint, like it's hitting all those, like the dopamine hits are like, yeah, give me more. Get that in there. I am super, super excited to see where this goes, especially since I have no knowledge of what's going to happen. I have not read the manga, which, as far as I know, it is still publishing, so it's not finished. So no one knows where this is ultimately going.
How exciting!
Yeah, I'm so here for it.
And just off of
this is being made by Cygames Pictures, by the way, which has a...
Is this seriously? They only normally do the gacha stuff. What the hell?
I mean, they do that, but they also have done some other things as well. I mean, they did the Uma Musume stuff. Also, very recently, they did Apocalypse Hotel last season, which was amazing, and you should watch it.
That was Cygames?
That was, and it's an anime original.
Oh, huh.
And it was really good. You should definitely watch it. But yeah, they do have a tendency to do anime adaptations of like gacha games or just games in general. But they also are one of the studios behind Blade Runner Blackout 2022. So, like, they have this weird thing where, like, they're known for this one thing, but every so often they pop off with something else.
And you know what? When they pop off, it's paid off, and we might have another hit on our hands, honestly.
And it's very gay. The Summer Hikaru Died is very gay, at least so far.
I mean, just off the first episode I watched, I'm like, these are homosexuals. I mean, wow.
I'm just saying, I've watched the first 3 episodes so far. In fact, I think the 4th episode comes out tomorrow, as of the time of recording this. So there's been at least 2 or 3 times so far where the other main character, whose name I'm definitely not forgetting, Yoshiki, it's like these long just stares at his body, and I'm like, yeah.
Like, you aren't looking just because of one reason. You're looking for a couple of reasons.
These seem to be stares, not so much of like making sure you're making eye contact, as like, you're checking him out, buddy. Anyway, maybe I'm looking way too deep into that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I am super hyped to see where this mystery goes.
All right. Speaking of being gay, my dress up darling.
I don't. Wait a minute. Where? Hold on. Where is the gay in that?
It's not. That's how it's connected. I'm sorry, that was bad.
I'm gonna make a connection by not making a connection.
Think, Alex, think. Gotta go levels above. No, Dress Up Darling is back, and it's super adorable. Genuinely a good time. Season 2, very much a continuation of season 1. Good times, good vibes.
This is one of those things that I'm gonna wait until the season's over, and I'm just gonna binge watch it because, like, I mean, it's my Dress Up Darling. It's not like it's deep or anything, and it's not. This is something I can easily watch passively once the season is over.
You might be missing out on some very good quality shots, but yeah, you can definitely wait. Although you'll be missing out on some fun fan service, is what I'll say.
I mean, what, there's 3 episodes out, 4 episodes so far. I know he's gotten a boner at least twice by now.
No comment.
Bro, there's literally a shot in the first season where he's trying to take care of his boner.
I know.
I wonder, what did they mean by this?
So, I am a little bit worried. Well, not worried. How should I say it? I'm a little bit expecting for them to take this season and make it like the rest of the anime, because like the manga is over and the author had to cut it short due to her health issues. Yeah.
You know, that's happened a lot recently.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, not necessarily just because of health issues, but because of things beyond the author's like control. Like the manga behind Demon Slayer had to end that because health issues with parents.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard.
Wow, that's unfortunate. No, but I mean, stuff like that comes up, and you have to make a professional choice whether to keep going, put it on hiatus, or just end it where it's at.
And sometimes that's hiatus up to the author. Can be a death knell for certain manga.
Yeah, it seriously is, and it's like, I don't blame these authors for just ending it so that they don't leave their fans wanting or like killing off all the momentum of the series. Like, it's not a great situation all around, but you have to make some type of choice. And you know what? Yeah. They made the choice they want to. I respect them for that.
Yeah, I respect the choice. I mean, it may end up with some bad stuff story-wise, but I can still respect the choice and the reason why.
Yeah. Now, I was saying it might be the entirety of the manga this season, because in the OP, they actually show the rest of the outfits that she's going to be cosplaying as, and they showed the final cosplay she does in the manga as well. So they very well might go there just through that entire arc.
It's a lot of manga to push through in, what, 12 episodes?
It's not too much, actually. They could actually do it. Like, they might have to cut out a couple things here and there, but they could honestly get through it.
Maybe. Yeah. From what I've seen a little bit of it so far, and like, I mean, it looks just as good as the first season, so I'll definitely watch it once the season's over, just to finish it off, if this is going to be the final season.
Yeah, the so-called penultimate. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, I still like it. It's good times, good ecchi. Like, yeah, good stuff.
All right. The last thing I have to talk about, the bitches are back, baby. Panty and Stocking, let's go.
And remember, only 5 minutes later. Only 5 minutes have passed.
Only 5 minutes have passed since the end of the first season. First of all, I am a Trigger slut. I'm really happy that Trigger got the rights to do this, and they bought the rights to Panty and Stocking from Gainax, along with Gurren Lagann. It's really good so far. I am not displeased. I'm displeased with how long it's taken, but I am not displeased with what they have given us so far. One thing that shocked me, and I didn't know this at the time we did the season preview when we talked about this, because it was one of the things I was looking forward to the most, is that with the English dub,
yep,
they have pretty much, from what I can tell, recast the entire thing.
If I remember right, there's like one actor that stayed.
There may be like one like minor actor that is still the same, but for all intents and purposes, the show has been completely recast with its voice actors, at least in English. I think in Japanese it's still the same. Or maybe that's... I haven't really looked into it, to be perfectly honest. I think in Japanese it's the same. I can understand why the two main characters were recast in English, because there is controversy. It goes back to the whole Vic Mignogna stuff from years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna rehash it here. You can go look for yourself if you want. This is not the time or the place. My point in bringing this up, however, is that I am watching this in the English dub because I originally watched Panty and Stocking in the English dub. I think the first season's English dub is really, really good. I think it's one of the most entertaining English dubs that's ever been created, especially for something that is ostensibly a comedy series. And I think that these new actors are doing a pretty good job so far. Christina V is Stocking and is doing a phenomenal job. It is some kind of big shoes to fill, I suppose, but I have no complaints. So I know there's a lot of people that were complaining about the fact that the English dub was recast. I don't have a problem with it so far, but I can understand people's reluctance because of it, because that English dub for the first season is kind of iconic.
No, it's not just iconic. It's a legacy thing at this point, honestly.
It is.
But you know what? Due to directorial reasons and such, it had to be done. The recast had to happen. We just have to go along with it. It's unfortunate, but let's give props to the English dub actors where they're at. They're doing an excellent job. I did watch a couple of clips of the English dub of season 2. I genuinely enjoyed it. I'm watching it sub primarily right now, but I'm probably gonna go back and watch it in dub as well, just because I'm like, yeah, no, I fuck with Panty and Stocking no matter what. So I'm sure I'll enjoy it, period.
Yeah, and Trigger, it's almost like they never stopped working on this. Like it feels like it's only been 5 minutes.
Yes, I mean, I will say this: holy shit, the art looks crisp and clean.
And you know what? I'm thrilled that they've kind of brought the same feel with the music back as well, like the whole EDM sort of. I hate to call it dubstep, but they definitely have an EDM inspired soundtrack.
Yeah,
and I'm here for it. I'm glad that they brought that back as well.
It's really the soul of Panty and Stocking. Like, yeah.
And I can see in the animations so many hallmarks of Hiroyuki Maishi's work. That dude, his signature is all over this shit. Yeah, it's really good so far. It's just a shame that it's taken all these years to get a conclusion to it. I will say, and I've seen some complaints about this as well. It does, because one of the big things about the first season is it leaves off on this big cliffhanger. I won't necessarily say what it is, but the resolution of that cliffhanger seems a little too easy.
I don't know. I found it kind of funny. I'm like, oh, of course it was something so stupid and so simple like that.
It's appropriate to the show. I was just I was expecting it to be like a season-long running thing, you know?
I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad it was just it was to the theme of the show. It was just a quick, simple, dirty thing. And they just went along with it. Like, it's such a, oh yeah, this was that. Like, that's all this is. You guys were hyped up way too long over nothing. And I found that hilarious.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I have to talk about. But speaking of things being back, can we talk about KyoAni being back?
Baby, City is such a good sequel. It is a spiritual sequel to Nichijou. Oh my god, in the best ways possible. It's such a, like, nothing burger of an anime, but God, I am so excited every week.
How dare you call this a nothing burger? I'm telling you, it's one of the best of the season.
It's a nothing burger of a show. There's nothing going on.
Again, in the vein of Nichijou, like, there's not a whole lot going on, but damn, is it fun to watch nothing happen. It's like watching an episode of Seinfeld. I have never been so happy to watch a show about nothing.
It's literally nothing but, like, the little plots, the contrivances. It's just hijinks, yeah, and it's such a fun time. And it's KyoAni back in form. God, it looks so fucking good. It looks so goofy, but they make Goofy look good. I don't know how they do it, but man, they're good at it.
They really are. And yeah, the animation is fire. Again, like Nichijou, it seems like they put $1 billion into just a comedy anime.
I fucking love it. They're like, yeah, baby, KyoAni's back, and we're about to flex on everyone. And God damn it, they are. They truly are. Even when it's a parody anime, it's beautiful. I love it.
So you haven't read the manga that this is based off of, right?
No, I have not. I'm anime only.
I have. So I know a lot of the gags and stuff that are coming, but I'm still laughing at them.
Oh, sure. So I have to ask, since you've read it, how is this adaptation wise then?
I mean, adaptation, it's perfect so far. I mean, they have adapted the look of the manga so perfectly. In the exact same way they did with Nichijou. I have no complaints as a manga reader so far at all.
Okay.
All right, I like the fact that they've made this almost look like a motion comic, and I don't mean that in like a derogatory way. I mean that in the best possible way I can. It looks like it's just the manga panels set to motion.
Honestly, after seeing The Way of the House Husband Netflix anime, that saying something like that is such a cursed statement, but luckily this isn't in the cursed way.
Yeah, I don't mean it in that way. I really don't. But yeah, I'm super hyped. In my opinion, it's probably going to be one of the best, or at least the things I enjoy the most this season. So yeah,
no, I'm definitely loving it that much. Yeah,
and you know, as much as we are trigger sluts here at Anime Club After Dark, we love KyoAni. We absolutely adore KyoAni.
Well, top of the game. Top of the game.
Yeah. Have they ever had a miss? Like, has KyoAni ever had an anime that's really like genuinely bad?
Oh,
I mean,
right?
I could go back to the time when they were doing like the big bug eyes and say maybe they didn't have the best character designs back then.
But we love that shit.
But in terms of like all the anime that I've watched from them, I don't think I've ever seen KyoAni miss. Now, there's some that I enjoy more than others, and there's some maybe I would give like a 7 or 8 out of 10 to instead of a 9 or a 10. But I don't think they've ever had something that is just god awful bad. Are they batting 1,000?
Oh, I'm literally going through their list right now. All of this is fucking amazing. I mean,
I won't say that everything they've ever made is like a big
hit,
like financial hit or something that people talk about for years and years and years. But most of their stuff seems to hit. I guess one thing I might say is that the Swimming Boys anime probably doesn't appeal to a wide variety of people.
Yeah, that's for the fujoshis.
But it's still good, and it looks amazing.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, that is some good steak.
I still find it funny that Free only came about because they did like a test animation where they showed off a new way to animate water.
And they made a whole anime out of it.
Well, no, what it was literally like a test animation where they showed off these boys swimming, and they're like, "So when is this anime coming out?" Well, now that you mention
it, it's hilarious how it's just stumbling on success with that anime series.
They genuinely did with Free. They literally just stumbled, literally just fell right into success with that. Yeah, City the Animation, great show. What else?
Please
you got?
go watch it. Yeah,
let's finish this up. Come on.
All right. Seventh Prince. Oh my God, I miss the Shota anime. I've missed it so much. Alex, no, Alex.
Hello, Chris Hansen.
Oh
I got
my
one.
God damn it.
You better run, boy. They're coming.
Jesus Christ. You're watching City. You can't say anything. Although they don't have fan service.
No, they don't. I was going to say, what are you talking about?
But speaking of fantastic animation, holy shit. Season 2 of Seventh Prince, they've come back strong with some hard animation. I mean, holy shit. I am beyond impressed. And, pretty early on, they actually did one of my absolute favorite scenes of the entire manga, what's out right now. And God, did they do it justice. I wish it was maybe a little bit longer, but how they captured the mood of it, how they animated it, how they made it sound, it was amazing. And I genuinely love that. Slight spoilers. He gains a new spell called Luxa, and he makes a sword out of it. Normally, what these swords come out to is like regular blades or something of the sort. His sword kept on evolving into eldritch abomination horror, and like how they showed it off was so fucking cool. I'm just like, holy shit, this is just like the manga, and they captured it and animated it so beautifully. I was just like, let's fucking go. I love this anime so much. It's genuinely fantastic animation, genuinely fun nerding out over magic, just good stuff all around.
I want to point out that this is a perfect example of what was being talked about last season, where we're going to throw a massive budget for good animation towards something like this, but not towards something that's critically acclaimed like the beginning after the end.
Oh, it's so sad. What could have been?
Let us give a good animation budget to, like, I was reincarnated as a worm in another world and now I have to eat an apple all my life. But let's give $5 to the animation budget for this manga that is like super well regarded and everyone wants to see an anime adaptation of, because that's going to go well.
We've had so many, like, even slices of life that had so much better animation than the beginning after that. And it's such a shame. I actually do kind of like the story of beginning after that too, which makes it even more of a shame.
But this is the perfect example of that, because, like, no offense, I know you're enjoying it, but is it really that deep? Is it really that good of a story? Is it really that, like, does it have that staying power that something like, I'm trying to think of a really good, like, deep anime.
No, I get what you're trying to say. Does it have the
staying power of, like, Frieren? No, it does not.
No, fuck no, it doesn't. It solely carries on animation and sound design, especially animation. And, like, that's,
and it's yet another
thing.
Isekai. Well, I guess, is it an isekai or just a tensei?
It's not. No, it's a tensei. It's a reincarnation. Okay. It's not an isekai.
It's a tensei.
Yeah.
Still.
But no, it doesn't have staying power like that. Its story isn't out of this world. It's just fantastic animation mostly. And Shota bait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, fun times. I'm so happy it's back. I every week, this is not one of those, like, I don't put off. I'm, like, watching immediately. All right, 2 more. I'll make it quick. Vending machine isekai, fucking peak God damn, I am happy that it's back. I know John's loving it as well. It's good. It's so good. It's so stupid. It's just guy reincarnates as vending machine and like shenanigans. And like, but he turns out to be actually important because of what he can do.
The thing that makes that work is how it leans into the absurdity.
Oh yeah, hardcore. And they lean into it. They fucking go into it. They're like, yeah, no, this is like a crazy, stupid idea, and they make it work. I'm not sure exactly how, but god damn it, they make it work. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun.
Final thing. I've been these past couple of weeks / months have been kind of rough. I've been enjoying Iashikis all around, but
welcome
man,
to the club,
Alex, food for the soul. You talked about this before.
I did.
I started watching it, and I've been trying not to binge through all of it, only try to watch 1 or 2 episodes at a time, because I fucking love this so much. It's just cute girls doing cute things. It's such a fun time. It's so formulaic too. Like every episode, it's pretty much the same thing, and them doing the same stuff. I fucking love it. Holy shit, it's so cute. I
was so happy to see you put this on the list of things to talk about. Yeah, Food for the Soul. It's an anime that came out last season, spring. And I watched it. I loved it. It's an anime original. Like slice of life Iashike show that is, it's just watching cute girls do cute things centered around food. And it's really cool. It's wholesome as hell, and it's just kind of fun to watch these girls. It's the appeal of something like this, or Yuru Camp, or hell, even like Flying Witch or something like that. Like Pokozudon World.
And fun little thing, these are actually college age women too. Like they are actual adults.
That means. Free eats, baby. Free eats.
It's just a nice thing. I like that. Like they're like, yeah, adults have fun too.
So last season when I was watching this kind of became my like wind down show. So like I would like the day it came out, I would watch it like as like right before I went to bed.
You know, I've been doing that either right before I go to bed, or as soon as I wake up, just start the day off with that, just because I'm like, this is such a nice way to either begin the day or end the day. Either way, it sets me up in such a better mood. It sets me off happy, and I'm just like, yeah, this is nice. This is good.
This is the appeal of shows like this. This is definitely the appeal of the Iashike genre. This is why, Chinoda, you should watch Yuru Camp.
God damn it. It's on the list.
This is why everyone out there should watch Yuru Camp. It will change your life.
And it's funny because I watched Mono as well, and I fucking loved it.
And that was really good too. Man. But yeah, I think that's everything on our list. For this month's monthly dump. So
I will say,
go ahead.
The amount of stuff I could actually talk about is like twice as long. I only limited it so that we only have so long.
Yes. We don't want to be here for 5 hours, and Natai does not want to edit a 5-hour-long podcast. I guarantee.
He would kill us.
He would if he ever saw a recording that was 5 hours long, he would literally shit and cum in his pants at the same time.
What the fuck?
I do like how when it's just the two of us, I always tell him like when the files are ready to be grabbed, but I never tell him how long anything is. And every so often, I was like, he'll think, "You guys went for almost 2 hours." Like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. If he ever saw a 5-hour-long file in there, he would literally like shit, fart, and cum in his pants at the same time.
Pretty sure he'd send us some walkie-talkies or some pagers.
But But that is our monthly dump for the month of July 2025. Let us know down below in the comments what it is you are currently watching, whether it's anime or hey, let us know if you're reading anything that we should check out, manga or light novel or whatever. We always love to hear what the people who watch it or who watch this are watching. And who watch us and who follow along. You can also please like this if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. You can also check down below where you can find links to all the stuff Anime Club After Dark does. I mentioned one of them earlier. We have a Discord server you can join. We have all kinds of crazy discussions in there, as well as watch parties for some of the things we talk about here on the podcast. So please join that. As long as you are 18 years of age or older, you are more than welcome to join us there. There's also a link to our merch store if you want to help us out that way. Memberships are also active on our YouTube channel. It's $2.99 a month. Everything that we make there goes and gets reinvested into the podcast. With all that being said, though, I have been your host, Alex, and we will see you next time. Say goodnight, Shinoda.
Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Stay cool.
You know what we got to do now, right?
Do tell.
We got to try really hard not to piss off the K-pop stans when we do this movie review.
Oh, boy.